Well, I can't believe I'm doing this live right now. But so you guys know I was so excited to come home. Came home last night. And it's a lot of work to get this put together for someone who's in the hospital to have to be able to come home with a wound vac and an IV. And so everyone at the hospital worked really hard to get me home yesterday. There was a lot involved. So came home last night, which was great. And then there's a lot of work that's involved at home. A lot. Trying to make sure everything's set up properly, that you don't forget anything, and that you have all your equipment, and that everything's running, and that kind of stuff, and then going to bed. That was challenging to make sure, I had everything the way it was supposed to be, but it was good. I actually slept pretty good, thank God for my night shoes. I can't even tell you guys how grateful I am for those, but with everything and how excited I was, and exhausted I took my pain meds and my energy chew, and I was literally out. I was out, and I forgot to plug in my my wind vac, which is okay because the alarm goes off when the battery goes low and lets you know that you need to plug it in. So that wasn't a huge deal, except that was at 3:00 in the morning that it went off and scared the living shit out of me, because you don't expect it. I actually never heard the alarm go off on this thing. So, but that was it. Plugged it back in, and because I took my sleep chews, I was able to go back to sleep, which was great. So, honestly, you can't make this shit up. You just can't. If you've met me, that's kind of how my life goes. It's go big or go home. There's never anything small. It's always big. So, I get a call this morning. And guess who's going back into the hospital this Friday? Yep, me. Surgery for this Friday. Plastic surgeon called, said he wants to do the surgery Friday. So I told him my concerns again, because I am really worried about the fact that the leg is draining still too much. And if he does all this and uses my skin to graft the leg, that I will be back, because the leg will get filled up and the infection will happen and all that stuff. So it'll be a waste. So I spoke to his nurse, and so she talked to him and then came back saying he still wants to do the surgery. He wants to open it up and clean it and check everything out and see if it's good. If he feels that there won't be any issues, he will do the rearranging of the muscle and then graft the skin to cover the wound, and we should be good to go. If he doesn't feel it's right, then it'll be put off for a little later. So there might be 5, and then there might be 6 surgery coming up. Oh, excuse my hair. It's like kind of crazy. I just put it up. Anyways, so that's the scoop. I am literally home for, what's today? Won't even count last night, because that was a write-off. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days. I'm home for 3 days, and then back in the hospital on Friday. So hopefully, I'm hoping I'm wrong, and I'm hoping that when he does go in and does what he needs to do and sees everything, it's good to go, and then we can get this done and closed, and then just recovery again and make sure everything works and doesn't cause any trouble. So I'm hoping that's the case, but we just never know. This leg has a mind of its own. It's stubborn. And yeah, kind of crazy. I can't even, honestly. I just feel bad because it took so much work to get this organized, right? I had to have everything put together, and then I had to have lessons with the IV team, how to change my IVs and everything else. And so it was a lot of work for everybody at the hospital to get this done. And then it's a lot of work at home, I won't lie. It's challenging. It's a lot easier at the hospital. They do everything for you, right? So, and they know what's going on, and I didn't have to carry all these extra bags with me everywhere I go. So, but, yeah, that's the scoop. Anyways, hopefully everything will work out, and this is the right thing to do. So I'm praying that that's the case. So yeah. But I will be home for 3 days, and I had to come out here because, oh my God, it's so beautiful out. The sun is shining. I haven't been outside in 3 weeks because it was just too hard to walk in the hospital. And yeah, so I was inside the whole time. But anyways, I'm just spending some time outside today before my home care comes, because they're coming pretty soon. And yeah, that's the other thing. Home care had to get set up, right? So they come Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. They have to come today because this is my first day and they need to go over everything, which is a complete waste because I'll be going back into the hospital on Friday. Ugh, I feel really bad about that. So guess I should have stayed in the hospital, right? Anyways, I am glad to be home for a few days and to be able to spend some time outside and look at all my beautiful flowers that are here, which are kind of dying a little bit. So I have to have a friend come over and have a peek to see what's going on, because I have no idea and I can't be, I'm not able to do that. I'm actually supposed to be not doing much. I got a major speech at the hospital from the wound care team to don't go grocery shopping, don't go to Costco, don't do your yard work, don't walk around too much, you have an exposed muscle. Yeah. Have they met me? I know. And they knew. A funny thing, I actually have to say that. So they finished my dressing yesterday because it was my day, and I was laying there, and my side table was the table was kind of off to the side, and the nurse says, "Where do you want this table?" And I said, "Oh, it's okay." She says, "I'll get up and move it where I want it." And she's like, "You failed already. You're not supposed to be getting up, especially right after your wound change." So yeah. That's that. So anyways, I have to take it easy for the next few days, not to do too much, but I will be enjoying the outside and spending some time out in the sun and in my backyard and just enjoying the few days, because if I go in and he does the surgery, I'll be in the hospital for a few days again. So actually, who knows how long? I don't even know. Anyway, if he goes in and doesn't do the full surgery, then hopefully I'll be able to come home with all this stuff again, and they won't have to do too much with all this. Anyways, how old am I? I'm 52, turning 52 this year. And hello. But yeah, I'll be turning 52 in August. So anyways, Nicole, aren't you supposed to be at school? What are you doing? You shouldn't be on. Anyways, thanks for listening. I'm babbling again. I am kind of frustrated quite a bit. Kind of, sort of. Yeah. Anyways, you guys have an awesome day, and I hope you get to spend it outside. At least a little bit, because it is beautiful out here. Ciao.